Hey guys, what's up? We're back again after quite some time. It's been I think at least a year, right?
It had to have been at least a year. I think a little more than a year.
A little more than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Some stuff has changed. Obviously, the world has changed as well. In case you've been living under a rock or you're Amish, but I think even the Amish know what happened to the world. So.
We'll save that explanation.
Yeah, for real. So, so Jameis and I really wanted to start up the podcast again, but we're kind of doing it a little bit differently. Whereas our format before was kind of about
whatever.
Yeah, just whatever. We've kind of tried to have outlines and then just have more of a theme throughout. So we'll talk more about that. But the first major change is our new bro. So you might know him from episode 2 of Mojo and the Bro, where we were talking about dating and relationship advice because it was Valentine's
Day episode.
And so without further ado, Luke Narig is now our bro. So welcome, Luke.
Hello.
Still,
Hi guys.
Still as timid as ever.
I am not timid. I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah, just a little bit. And so, yeah,
Does
Luke,
not have
what made you
ego?
I'm actually not that prideful. Although
okay.
Maybe that means I am prideful. I don't know.
Right? Yeah. Usually the prideful people.
Ever a humble servant.
Yeah. What's that John Bellion lyric? Where he's like, for me to fake humble is a corny way to be arrogant. Drug dealer still on the corner. Anyway, but yeah, Luke. So what made you want to kind of be permanently on the podcast now?
I just had a lot of fun, from what I can remember from the last pod I've been on. It just seems
2
like
years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time. I know. Yeah, I don't know. I just figured since because of the big change of us all moving in together.
Yep.
Why not?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, so Luke, Jameis, and I are going to be living together again this year, and so it'll.
If you remember back to probably episode 8 or whatever, it was where we were starting to have a little bit more trouble, me and Mike, because we didn't live together anymore. So.
Yep, but now all three of us, we're all in the same house.
We're back at
under
it,
the same roof, so we're good. Yeah, so yeah. So, I mean, now that we're all roommates, let's get the elephant out of the room. Jameis is cooking. We all know that Jameis can cook well, okay? This man can make a mean pot of chili.
Mm-hmm.
White chicken chili, red pepper chili, maybe some buffalo chicken chili. I don't know. Jameis, what's your favorite kind of chili?
I that's a really loaded question. I love chili in all of its
forms.
Just
all the chilies.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Luke?
Mine would have to be the white chicken chili.
Yeah? Okay. I would also have to say Jameis's white chicken chili just slaps. It's something different, that's for sure.
I mean, it's not my white chicken chili. I got a recipe offline, like off online. I edited it a little bit, but it's still the same base recipe of like the one I found online. It's just called crackpot white chicken chili.
I like
it's
that.
Called crack.
It's just crack.
Well, I think it's called crack because it has corn in it.
Oh, okay.
I honestly think that's why.
Okay.
But I might be wrong.
Nothing else is in it.
It's not just corn.
The chili's just corn, guys.
It's got chicken. And it's got
the
ranch.
beans.
Packet of ranch.
You want to explain to them how your newfound discovery about how to make ribs?
Oh, Instapot.
Yeah.
All day. Instapot.
Isn't that insane?
Any dry rub rib seasoning on a rib, throw it in your Instapot in a circular like just kind of curl it around onto it itself.
Right.
Cut up an onion, like just slice an onion into 2 halves and take the extra sauce off of it. Put that onion in the center.
Oh, okay.
Put like a cup of beef broth at the bottom of the Instapot. Throw the lid on there. Throw it in there for, I think it was 23 minutes is usually what I do.
23 minutes? Wow.
Perfect. Fall off the bone ribs.
Fall off the bone ribs. Yeah, and our friends, Ingrid and Shashwat, you said they're making it like every weekend now or every other weekend.
That was you that said that you went over their place.
Oh right, yeah. So well, Song was telling me that they had that they kind of it's kind of like a tradition now.
Yeah.
Jameis is actually he could sell his recipes. He could have a legit book going.
There's a reason why Jameis will do most of the cooking
around here.
Here, yeah.
And there's a reason why we'll be doing most of the dishes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love cooking. I hate dishes.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I'm the opposite. I'd rather do dishes over cooking any day.
I just like food.
With no work or is it better when you put in all the work?
I don't know. I mean, it's good to like show my appreciation by helping clean up, but besides that, I just like James's cooking.
Yeah, I feel that. So and then we have 2 other roommates, Isaac and Alec, and Alec has a podcast of his own as well. Shout out to Geared, I believe is what it's called. It's pretty cool.
I've never listened to it myself.
I've listened to a couple of their episodes. I think they have 3 out now. So if you want, we'll plug them.
Yeah, I mean it's about Christianity and car enthusiasts, right?
Yeah, basically, which is basically what Alec and his buddy are. They're basically just Christians that really love cars.
Mm-hmm.
Which is basically what Jameis is too.
I love cars too, yeah.
But Jameis also loves a lot more things than just cars. A crossover? Maybe a guest segment? Speaking of guest segments, so we're hoping with this podcast, we're going to try and I guess try to have more guests on than we did last time.
Yeah.
I think we really only had 2. Maybe 1. Maybe it was just you, Luke.
Which one was it besides me?
Do you remember, Jameis?
We had Jake at one point.
We did have
Did
Jake.
you lose
We
it or
lost
something
that
like
episode.
Yeah, you lost the episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's
got buried somewhere in my
That's so
computer or
sad.
something like that, or deleted it. Or...
Yep. Yeah. Maybe I intentionally deleted it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good episode, actually.
Yeah. Wait. Remember, because the last podcast episode we did, we had to do it for my class. It's for because I had to talk about gaming.
Yeah,
or
we were
something.
talking about gaming. That's kind of a dumb episode, but
yeah, and that was before the
Unless
GPU.
you like gaming.
That was before the GPU shortage too.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Which
Well,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that one.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to start ranting about
No,
that.
you don't want to rant about the GPUs.
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, anyway, so with our podcast, obviously we want to have more guests, we also want to have these different things, different segments, if you will. So kind of like, maybe we'll talk about movies for one segment. We could do cooking, gaming. This is kind of just like an introduction to reintroduce what this podcast really is.
Reinvent.
Yeah,
our
kind of
image.
reinvent the wheel is what we're trying to shoot for. So this one is going to kind of be a little bit about movies, and
I'm not sure segments is really reinventing the wheel of podcasts.
No, but we need some
reinventing
structure.
our wheel,
Yeah.
because our wheel is pretty busted up.
Although
But no, it's great.
I did enjoy each one of your episodes. It was fun.
Oh, really?
But
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
Did you listen to the
and-
last ones? Because
I think like maybe
They
like
trailed
the last
off there
two,
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and a lot of other people had said that they felt like they were kind of just in the room with James and I.
Yeah.
And we're just all talking.
Yeah.
But now, you're actually here talking in this very dark room.
yeah, some
yes.
insight. We're sitting in a
'Cause, yeah.
completely dark room right now.
It's actually it's our workout room and our podcast room / spare bedroom if someone needs to crash. But
I have an
you
air
know,
mattress.
we got couches, air mattresses.
Oh yeah.
So if you're a friend,
Austin's crashing here on Saturday.
yeah, there
I
you go.
heard, yeah.
Yeah, Austin, Logan, if you're listening to this, you're more than welcome to come up from wherever you are.
Yeah. Plus also
Low, bro.
we just miss you, Logan.
Yeah, low bro.
We love you, bro.
Yeah. And so so this week we're gonna try and talk about movies.
Yeah.
Now Black Widow just came out recently,
Mhm.
but we got something a little more spicier than Black Widow. So
Black Widow was good.
yeah,
but,
Black Widow was good. It actually blew away my expectations. I'd give it like maybe a 7 or 8. But despite the point, so Luke, your first Fast and Furious movie, which was it? What was your first Fast and
It
Furious
was
movie?
the latest one, Fast and Furious 9.
Oh, nice. Now,
And how was that introduction into the Fast and the Furious franchise?
It was honestly one of the most terrible movies I've ever seen. It
Oh,
was
man.
awful.
yeah.
As a Fast and the Furious fan, I can contest to that one
Yeah.
as well because I also did not enjoy watching that movie.
And as like a Fast and Furious fan that's still somewhat of a baby that like got into it like two years ago when James and I were living together.
Yeah, I bought all the movies and forced Mike to watch.
Yep.
Not all of them, but a good portion of them.
Yeah. Basically starting from 4 and then just kind of understanding a little bit of what happened in 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
But
I gave him a quick synopsis so he didn't have to watch.
right.
1 is still a good movie. 3 is a good movie. I would never wish on my worst enemy to watch 2
Or 9.
or 9.
Please don't.
Yeah.
If you've never watched Fast and Furious, don't watch 2 and don't watch 9.
Maybe watch the intro of 9, but besides that, you don't need to watch it anymore. I
Yeah.
think.
Watch a
But
YouTube video that
I
just
think-
has the backstory.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. See, or just the trailer. You can get it from the trailer.
Yeah.
You're fine. You can predict the whole movie from
Honda's
there.
back.
Also, John Cena. Why is he still acting? Why? He was acting in
They really need to
WWE
I
and
don't know.
Cut his career and done with.
I don't.
yeah.
The thing is, the guy, he can't act. I personally don't think he's that funny.
No,
So what good is he being an actor?
he's trying too hard. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, Dwayne the Rock Johnson was a pretty terrible actor when he started out.
I don't know. He
well-
was at least better than John Cena.
Yeah, I'd say that. But he was still pretty trash if you look
Yeah.
back at some of his other
I mean,
movies.
I'm not the biggest like critic of movies. Like I actually just enjoy watching movies.
Right.
So I can honestly say I didn't mind the Game Day movie he made where he was a football player. That was a pretty
Yeah,
good movie.
the game plan or whatever.
The Tooth Fairy movie was awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't watch
I-
that one.
the thing
Any
is,
movie with a tooth fairy is awful. Let's be real.
I watched that movie like 20 times as a kid.
Why?
I actually liked that movie as a
Bruh.
kid. I watched that
Oh,
Tooth Fairy
no.
movie with.
We all
The
have those
Rock.
movies.
Yeah.
I watched Alvin and the Chipmunks like 100 times when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah,
me
same.
too. Yeah.
Did you guys? What about like Shark Tales?
Yes.
I
I
watched-
still like Shark Tale though.
Shark Tales is great.
I was actually scared of that one, so I didn't
Oh, really?
watch it. No. Yeah.
I was always scared of the what's it called? Beauty and the Beast, but it was like the winter special edition and it had this organ that could talk and it had like black eyes and it like scared me so bad.
See, I wasn't scared of any really cartoons. I was scared of Ghostbusters because that movie is actually kind of terrifying, to be honest.
Oh, it's still
In a kid's eyes,
still
yeah, I can
creepy.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I had to write a whole analytical report on Ghostbusters.
I still don't think I've watched Ghostbusters all the way through.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know about the Marshmallow Man?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the end
Okay.
of it, but I don't think I've ever actually like.
Well, maybe future review, perhaps.
Right, there you go.
But for now, we're talking about Fast and Furious.
Right. So here's my
I have
question,
a
Luke. Okay,
terrible
so
job of staying on topic.
because we had said that afterwards you're like I'm never watching Fast and Furious. I'm never
Yeah.
gonna like it. And lo and behold, here you are. You're like, oh man, like it's not so bad now.
Yeah.
Like what changed? Why?
Well, what happened is Jameis kind of forced me to watch Fast and Furious. I think I watched 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay. Not in that order.
Not in that order though, and it'll make sense if you watch them, obviously, and you're a fan. But honestly, my favorite two were the first and the third. I honestly liked the racing aspect, even though I know nothing about cars. I just thought I liked how they were more, less fake.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just progressively gets more and more unrealistic as the series goes on.
Yeah, definitely.
And it just gets to a point where it's like, man, I am tired of seeing all
How
these.
is a car driving up a wooden bridge that is
Yeah.
falling apart?
Yeah.
Or
Or jumping from
From
building
building
to building in 7.
Oh yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. They were in like what, Dubai or something?
Yeah, they were in Dubai in a $3.5 million hypercar.
Yeah.
I mean, spoilers for sure, but like we got to talk about
If
this.
they haven't seen
Yeah,
them by
yeah,
now,
we
they're
Yeah, they're like me. They were living under a rock.
yeah.
Yep. There you go. It's kind of like Star Wars. Like, you can't spoil it anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Mhm.
that.
But come on.
Darth.
A $3 million car, and you're just gonna like
$3.5 million. Yeah.
3.5, and you're just gonna wreck it.
Yep.
All for the sake of the mission.
All for family.
There's
for-
a
all for-
donut. There's actually a Donut Media episode about that car, the Lycan Hypersport, and it's something about like how it was kind of a weird. Like that movie was essentially trying to promote that car, but it was just a weird like shroud of mystery behind that car. It's a really good Donut Media episode.
What's Donut Media?
It's a car enthusiast channel.
Okay, that's probably why I don't know.
Yeah.
My dad would probably know. He really likes watching cars and people race cars and work on cars.
They
on YouTube,
present
but he doesn't
the
do it himself.
the car knowledge in a way that's fun and entertaining.
Okay,
I'll show you some of it sometime.
nice.
But yeah, I liked the first two I saw, the earliest ones. But then after that, it just got a little bit too crazy. And I remember actually after watching 7, I'm just telling Jameis, you know what? I'm tired of all this action. I just needed a break.
I think we watched like 3 romantic comedies after that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Which were pretty good.
Which ones?
We watched. I don't know when the one immediately following, but we watched Silver Linings Playbook
Okay,
and
Which I really liked.
The Age of Adeline. Is one of them.
I don't think you and I watched either of those.
Okay,
Playbook one
Yeah,
was
I gotta watch it.
good. I don't know why. I just liked it.
Luke's getting initiated as
Yeah.
being a roommate with Jameis by watching rom-coms with Jameis.
I
That's how you get
told
initiated.
I told Jameis that watching rom-coms makes me want to fall in love again.
Yeah, I think that's the point of rom-com.
Yeah.
Until you realize it's so unrealistic.
It's
Oh,
like, man,
absolutely
maybe I don't
unrealistic.
want to be single.
Especially the Adam Sandler ones. From what was that? Waterboy, right?
Waterboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in conclusion, Fast and Furious is all right. I can see why people liked it so much.
Yeah, I mean, at first it really was mainly just about racing.
Yeah.
The hardest thing I have with the first Fast and the Furious movie is that it came out in the early 2000s and they just went like overboard with the weird graphics anomalies of like the racing, like when they hit the nitrous, they blur the sides of it's like
Yeah.
you're never actually going that fast in a car.
Right.
You're still going to be able to see what's going on around you.
It's not like you're going hyper.
Yeah, you're not going hyper
driving
speed
like
into space or
Star
something
Wars.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
get that.
I've seen Star Wars.
But
Yeah.
then what 2000s movie isn't like that?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
know.
get a
But I
point.
think that's why I have such a hard time with 1.
Yeah.
Like 1 was a good movie storyline wise, but it's hard to. Ever since I met Mike, I've started to analyze all of the movies
All
that
the
I watch
movies?
a lot more.
And I started analyzing the movies because I took a class on it at here at Central. So yeah, and then I started explaining to Jameis, and now Jameis starts analyzing movies. And
I
now
can't
Luke
watch a
might.
movie the same ever since
I know,
met
dude.
Mike.
Dude, you could take that class too. Well, and that's what my professor said. He's like, I like literally the first day. He's like, just so y'all know, you're never gonna be able to watch a movie the same way again. Like, you're not gonna get as immersed in all the movies you watch. You'll actually like judge it, critique it, and
I'll pass.
it's hard for me to get immersed in movies. It's
Oh, if you
difficult.
watch movies with Mike, you will never watch a movie the same after like because you begin to see the things in the movies that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise.
Definitely. Yeah. And especially thinking about all the behind the scenes. Actually, for Fast and Furious 5, when they had the big vault, there's this guy on YouTube that worked. He was like the lead like SFX director and just trying to coordinate how that would work. And that's not post. Like that's a legit
They were
like
literally
giant metal
dragging
box
the thing.
that they're dragging
Wow.
with. Yeah, obviously it's not like a ton of weight. It's hollow. It's not a legit safe. But it was like they were actually doing that. They were actually knocking over things. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Although I'm sure it was a set, not downtown Rio.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. But I mean, it was crazy because they're like, for our side shots, we use these like $5,000, $6,000 Sony cameras that like is like flagship if maybe you're a YouTuber. or something like that
Yeah.
for your average consumer.
Something like we'd buy.
But then for like Hollywood, they're like, oh no, that's just like $5,000, $6,000 cameras that we can just
Oh, that's my throwaway camera.
completely,
Yeah.
And I mean, it still looks phenomenal, but I mean,
Well, they're probably still shooting in like 8K,
right? Yeah,
at least 6.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm glad you like Fast and Furious now, Luke.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't hate it as much as I did after watching 9. Let's just say that.
There you go. Yeah, it's still not my favorite series for sure, but I'd say it's definitely one of my favorite. One of I would say my favorite like series or like saga, whatever, would have to be Bring It On. The Cheer saga.
No.
It's
awful.
Can't help you there.
Luke, you should watch Bring It On. We should watch Bring It On again,
No,
James.
I'm not watching that series again.
No, the color grading for is pretty bad.
I couldn't even tell you the plot of 4.
Or was it 5?
I think
it was 5. Yeah, 5 just made it look like there's constantly a sunset in every single scene. Everyone was orange.
Ramp up the saturation.
Yeah, you just like
orange.
completely just like, okay, let's just saturate everyone.
How warm can you go?
Can you go?
This is how warm we can.
This is how warm we can get. Yeah. Okay, so
bunch of Oompa Loompas walking around the.
Except Oompa Loompas are blue, James.
Well, they're not. They're orange.
Yeah, they're orange.
What?
At least in the original.
Oh, I've never watched the original.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch it, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
How have you never Gene
I know
Wilder,
the
man?
memes.
Yeah.
Oh, you still haven't seen See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Nope.
Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, dude, hilarious. First time I watched that movie, I was dying of laughter.
James always does of laughter. Oh, that's another segment that we should have is stand-up comedy.
You mean
like
telling jokes?
I'm not funny.
I mean talking about the stand-up comedy that we watch. Because James and I will occasionally watch stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bert Kreischer, I think. Yeah, man, that guy's something else. He's pretty funny.
Gabriel Iglesias is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, definitely. Who's the guy that we were watching at the cabin?
Hey yo, it's the Fat and the Furious.
The Fat and the Furious.
Okay, that was funny.
Yeah. So so Logan, if you're still listening, so our friend Logan kind of revived our love for golf.
Oh yeah.
If you will.
I never had a love for golf. He just got me into it.
Yeah, Luke, how long have you been golfing?
So I actually started a while ago. I can't remember the exact age, but I always had an interest because my dad played,
Okay.
Just once in a while, like a few times a year. So not that into it, but I still would go, and I would go with my dad and stuff, and it was fun. And he actually got me a little junior set as well. I played that a little bit, but I just never was good, but I still enjoyed it.
I'm still not good.
Yeah, no,
but thanks to Logan,
Jameis is better than me.
Thanks to Logan, though, I kind of figured, you know what, I might as well try again. Try and get good at this game. Try to at least be able to hit the ball well enough to where I can play around and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can honestly say that I went golfing with Luke on Sunday. It was Sunday it was, and we brought our friend Jennifer along.
Mm-hmm.
And even though she only played half of the holes, if she had played them all, she probably would have gotten a better score than I did.
Dang, dude. Yeah, and I'm worse than James.
It was her first time golfing. So
wow, first time?
It was
I didn't
Jennifer's
know that.
first time.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sheesh, dude.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, I've gone out probably a good, 5 times
110?
this year. And I've gone to the driving range a lot. So I honestly have enjoyed it a lot. And, I guess you could say it's exercise in a way. I mean, I'm usually sweating after the driving range. I don't know if that's good or bad, but
I mean,
probably good.
Luke was literally practicing golf while watching Fast and the Furious movies. So
I was practicing
his form.
I was trying to practice my form a little bit.
How and Luke, you just got some new clubs. Steal of a deal on Facebook Market.
I did. I bought start of the season. I bought some woods because before that I just had my dad's old woods. But now I got, some newer woods, not the best, but I got it for $75. So good deal. Then I got, just this Sunday, I got some new irons.
Mhm.
So
A lot of golf things happened on
Yeah.
Sunday.
yeah, lots of golf things, and I'm excited. Try out my clubs. I just
You've been working on those irons.
I got to work on them now because I tried going out to the range right after I got them, and for some reason I wasn't always hitting them.
You got to
the way
get
I
used
do.
to them.
Yeah, I got to
it
get
takes
used to it.
time.
Yeah, I'm used to basically clubs that are like, they got no forgiveness and they're old and kind of crappy. But
Yeah, I mean, the first time I hit my irons, it went. Granted, it still goes off to the right every time I hit it. The first time I hit it, it literally went right, and I was like, "Sorry, dude."
Foul ball.
yeah,
First time Jameis hit his driver, he dented it.
Yep.
Brand new.
pretty much same day.
Granted, it was
dented
kind of a
driver.
crappy driver to begin with, so it wasn't like
Well, yeah, then
100% my fault.
yeah, it fell apart, didn't it? Since then,
What?
it fell apart. Since
Well, I mean, I can still hit it. It's pretty dented, and
Mm.
I
Mine
lost a little titanium metal thing that's supposed to give it a
Bro.
little more forgiveness in my swing.
Oh my gosh. Mine
that fell off almost immediately.
my driver came dented because it was $50 off Facebook.
Mike got a steal of a deal on this.
I
club,
did,
man.
yeah.
I spent like
$50 bucks.
$350 on my clubs. He
Yeah,
spent like,
James is insane. Yeah, and like, so I'm left-handed for those of you who don't know. And so
Otherwise, I
I'll
would've
bat
bought that
left-handed. Yeah, I bat left-handed. I golf left-handed. I do everything left-handed. And so yeah, I definitely like you can't just go to like Dick's Sporting Goods or something and then expect to buy left-handed sets. That just doesn't exist, I guess. I don't know why. I mean, Phil Mickelson is
Well,
is,
technically he's
a
right-handed,
lefty.
but he
right,
plays
but he plays
left-handed.
left-handed.
why?
Isn't
I
that
don't
crazy?
know. There must be
Although
some
I play
advantage to it.
billiards left-handed.
Oh yeah,
Do you really?
Yeah.
I play billiards.
I guess maybe a
left-handed,
proper
but that makes sense.
way of describing Phil. He's ambidextrous. Isn't that weird?
Actually, oh yeah, ambidextrous.
You know, I play every sport. I'm 100% left-handed. I mean, 100% right-handed. But billiards, I play left-handed.
Wait, is left-handed where you have your hand on the stick pushing it?
Okay, so
Or is-
left-handed is where you usually with billiards, your aiming hand is your dominant hand.
Oh yeah, I'm that way too.
Yeah,
I play. Yeah, I can't play right-handed. I would suck.
yeah. So
Did you play that left-handed?
I can
didn't know
play
that.
billiards both ways actually, but
I'm thinking about taking a class for billiards. Central has
Mhm.
one.
yeah. So, but billiards, I'm ambidextrous with billiards, but I primarily do left-handed billiards.
We should take that class together, James.
Mhm.
We should all take that class.
We should.
And
we
then
should
we'll
take
have
a beginner golf class. Let's see.
Yeah, I
where
probably
we're at.
should.
Yeah.
Then I can get
You
credit
guys
for
probably
actually being
could,
good.
or should. I mean,
Yeah, I'm taking a photography class. That'll be interesting. That'll be kind of fun. Ben and Kate still have my camera. And again, I haven't really asked for it back, but Ben's been taking pictures of birds. He showed me. He has like this bird feeder and everything.
Did I ever send you guys those videos that were the animals? It was Lucidchart videos.
No, I don't think you did.
Like
What
visualize
is
your
it?
birds with Lucidchart. You know, they're commercials for the.
Oh, it's a commercial?
Yeah, it's a commercial for the Lucidchart app and stuff. Those videos are hilarious. They are.
okay. So
Should we
maybe
watch it
links in
after this?
description. Maybe I don't know.
Well, they basically just take names of things and they call them different things. Like
Okay.
I don't know.
I haven't seen them. I haven't heard of them.
Like a snake is a danger noodle and stuff like that. Like they're just funny videos.
We'll have to.
And they
check
have
it
little
out.
pictures of the thing, and it's like this is a danger noodle, or this is like a
Yeah.
trash panda, or like random things like internet names for different animals, and they put them into like this. It's a funny video.
Okay.
You got to watch it to
to laugh.
We'll
That makes
have
sense.
to.
yeah, and you guys can go and watch them on your own.
There you go.
I think they're called Internet Animals Lucidchart or something like that.
Okay. Interesting. Dude, I'm still hungry for Arby's. I could still go for another like Arby's.
Cut to Arby's commercial. No,
Arby's,
we're
please
not
sponsor us.
sponsored.
We have
Arby's.
meats.
We. Oh my. Arby's,
Oh
we have the meats. Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
You gotta have that music with it too. Wah, wah,
Does anybody
wah,
else think it's like really hot in here?
Oh, it is
Yeah.
really hot in here.
Yeah, we can't have a fan, otherwise, sorry, your ears would just get raped.
Yeah.
So,
So
and
I think that
we don't want to open
call
that
it a
door.
night, boys.
Yeah, let's go get some more Arby's. Okay, peace. See you guys.